Welcome. These are grammar lessons for Year 3 and 4 children, and this is Week 4, Lesson 2. Now, we've been doing lots of work over the last few weeks on improving our vocabulary and our sentence structure, and it's time to move on. The aim of this unit of learning is to improve our use of punctuation. Punctuation helps the reader to understand what we have written, so it is very important that we understand all the rules and can use punctuation correctly. So, the learning objective for our first lesson on punctuation is to know when to use an apostrophe. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to use an apostrophe to show that there are missing letters. You will also be able to use an apostrophe to show possession, and you will even be able to explain the two different uses of an apostrophe. Some background knowledge for you then. What is an apostrophe? Well, an apostrophe is a punctuation mark that has two different jobs. First of all, it can be used to show when letters are missing. So in these examples here, would not becomes wouldn't. The two words have been squashed together and the apostrophe shows where the O from not would have been. Did not becomes didn't. The two words have been squashed together and again the apostrophe sits between the N and the T to show you where the O would have been. And finally, I will becomes I'll. In this case, the apostrophe sits between the I and the L to show you that there are two letters missing, a W and an I. Using apostrophes for contractions is something that we do all the time. The second job of an apostrophe is to show belonging. So there are examples here for you. It was Dad's car. The car belongs to Dad, and we show that by using an apostrophe S. I needed to borrow my sister's PE kit. The PE kit belongs to your sister, and we show that it belongs to the sister by using an apostrophe S. These are a little bit trickier to get the hang of. So let's try an apostrophe quiz to see if you can remember what we've just said. Question 1. The weather forecast said that it's going to rain tomorrow. Is the correct use of an apostrophe A, B or C? What do you think? Well, the correct answer is it's A. It's apostrophe S. It's a contraction and it should say it is, but because it's been shortened, the apostrophe sits between the T and the S to show that there's a letter missing. Question 2. He always carries photos of his family with him. Is the correct answer A, B or C? What do you think? Well, in this case, the answer is C. There shouldn't be an apostrophe at all because it's a plural. There are lots of photos, and so we use an S to show that there are lots of photos, but we don't need an apostrophe. Well done if you got it right. Question 3. I couldn't see anything from where I was sitting. Is the correct answer A, B, or C? What do you think? Well, the correct answer is B. This contraction. It could have said, I could not see anything from where I was sitting, but because the two words have been squashed together, we use an apostrophe, and it must sit between the N and the T because the missing letter is O. Question 4. We only sell English apples in this shop. Is the correct answer A, B, or C? What do you think? Well, in this case, the correct answer is C. Again, just a plural. There are lots of apples, and when a word is plural, the S needs to be there, but there doesn't need to be an apostrophe. Well done if you got it correct. Question 5. We're leaving in 5 minutes. Is the answer A, B, or C? What do you think? Well, the correct answer is A. This is another contraction. We are leaving in 5 minutes. The apostrophe needs to be there to show that there's a missing A. The other two words don't even say we're. B says were and C says where. So hopefully you got that one right. Question 6. Why have you taken Fred's book? Is the answer A, B, or C? What do you think? Well, the answer is A. The book belongs to Fred. That means this apostrophe is being used to show possession or belonging. Because the book belongs to Fred, we need an apostrophe to show it, and so we use apostrophe S. Well done if you got that right. If you didn't get them right, maybe go back to the start of this presentation and have a little listen again to how apostrophes work, because you're going to need to know for your task. Your task looks like this and gives you the opportunity to practice using apostrophes for contractions and possession. Be careful, good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow.